Welcome to the Newsome MMA Podcast, partnered with Concussion Pro 1, the world's first dedicated concussion supplement. I'm your host Kieran, and tonight I'm with Nathan Jones, ahead of his fight at Warriors 102 on March the 2nd. Nathan, how you doing, pal?
Yeah, doing very well, thank you.
All
Thanks for having me.
All right, cheers for your time, man. So Nathan, let's get straight into it. How's camp going at the minute?
Camp's going very well. I feel fit, I feel strong, I can't complain, and I can't wait. I'm ready to get it in, ready to perform.
Yeah, it's fantastic to hear you standing so eager. So how has this camp differed from your preparation for the Brad Wheeler fight? Obviously, we've known Brad for a while. How's this one different?
Nothing's different, to be fair, because there's that old saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah, they're different styles of fights, but the way that I fight, I don't necessarily... it's about me, yeah? So I don't really train for my opponent. I train for me. And it's what I'm going to do to the fight, and my strengths are going to come out in this fight. So I'm very self-centered, and it's got me to where I am today. Do you know what I mean? And that's why I compete a lot, to heighten my skills. So I'm ready. Wherever the fight goes, I'll be ready.
Yeah. Also, going into the Wheeler fight, you were coming on off a sort of a poor run of results on a 4-fight skid. But going into this, you're coming back in off a pretty much dominant victory over Brad Wheeler. When you're coming into a fight off a win, how does that affect the mindset for training?
It doesn't really. The risks are still there. What can I say? I mean, most interviews will give a positive question and not talk about negatives. But what can I say? I'm focused, and I do this all the time. This is my 22nd professional fight. So I'm a fighter through and through. So I'm ready to go.
Yeah, so obviously you're a lot more experienced than your opponent, Martyn Harris. He's only got the 8 fights. You're coming into your 22nd. When you're that much more experienced than him, is that going to be a massive factor in this fight?
Yeah, I believe it is, because I don't panic. I mean, look at my record. I fought the top upper crust of UK MMA for a long time. Do you know what I mean? I've won or I've lost. But what has happened is I've seen a lot, and I've seen it all. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not going to panic, whether he's got me on the back foot or whether, you know what I mean, I'm on top. I'm not going to panic. I'm not going to rush. You know, cool, calm, collected. It's just another day.
Yeah. So while we're still on the topic of Martyn, sort of what do you know about his style? What are you expecting him to sort of bring to this fight?
He's an MMA fighter. Do you know what I mean? So he's well-rounded, but I don't see any particular strengths, pose threats to myself, other than the fact that he's strong and you know, he's durable. I see a lot of holes in his games that work nicely with my strengths. So it'll be an interesting fight. I'm expecting to finish it in the first round, but it could go the distance. Do you know what I mean? But I'm going to get that W.
Yeah, you sort of answered my next question. I was about to ask, how did you see the fight going down?
Yeah, I'd like to answer that. This is how I would like the fight to go down. In an ideal world, first round sub. That's how I'd like it to go down. I see him bull rushing me for the takedown, but I'm so confident in my ground game that that's not going to faze me. And yeah, he'll come unstuck somewhere, and I'll get that sub.
Okay, and with, you know, if this leads to a victory in this fight, sort of what's the plan for the rest of this year? Obviously, Alex Lahore is still in the division. I know you've had a previous fight with him. You've also got several other really experienced and high quality individuals in the welterweight division. Is it just the plan to stick with Cage Warriors, or to sort of maybe look elsewhere for a few different fights as well?
Well, yeah, I'm signed to Cage Warriors. So after this fight, I've got 2 more fights on my contract. Yeah, Alex Lahore's there. Do you know what I mean? I'm ready for that rematch. I've been ready ever since when we fought. So I'm just waiting for the stars to align. I don't need to rush anything. I don't need to push anything. When the time's right, the time's right. That's part of my character, and that's why I have no need to publicly call him out, because I'm at peace with the first fight. He's a dick, and that's all there is to it. There's other rematches that I'd also like to do. Do you know what I mean? Adam Proctor being one, Ross Houston being another. Do you know what I mean? But on the same flip side, there's other guys like Jamie Richardson. He might want a rematch with me. Do you know what I mean? I fought all these guys on the roster, but I mean, on my record, I've had 22. This will be my 22nd fight. I've not had a rematch against anyone. So, personally, I'd like to just fight somebody else. Somebody that's going to move me in the direction going forward. Don't know, like, what's what. I have to sit down with my coaches, my manager, and we'll plot. We'll plot. But I can't really do that until I get Martyn Harris out of the way.
Yeah. I know last year you kept very, very busy, both inside the cage and outside the cage. What's the plan for this year, both inside the MMA cage and sort of outside of it in different competitions? Like I know you competed in the WKU Kickboxing Wales in Greece and multiple jiu-jitsu competitions last year. Is that sort of going to continue this year?
Before, I'm a martial artist and I'm an athlete, so I love competition. Competition gets me ready. Competition keeps me sharp. And following on from the first question, it's about me. So I want to sharpen my skills always because it is a journey. I'd like to stay busy, but at the same time, the fight's not paying my bills. I've got to pay my bills. So I'm currently exploring and developing myself as a coach, heightening my skills and in coaching. And I don't know, we'll see where it goes. The way that the sport is and the way that my career has gone, I can't plan too far in advance. You've got to take it as it comes because no one likes to change plans. No one likes to underachieve, as it were, or have roadblocks because you didn't get the results that you needed. So it's just I'm going to take a day at a time. I'm enjoying myself, and I want to stay as active as I can. That way, I can continue my progress and not let rim rust gather.
Okay. And before we sign off, mate, is there any sponsors or any coaches you want to give a shout out to?
I want to thank everybody at Titan, Richmond Fitness Club, Mark Manet with the strength and conditioning, Pads with Sam King, my management, Elite MMA Agency, sponsors Scramble, Truth Naturals, Truth Origins, and Faraday Solicitors.
Yeah. All right. Cheers for your time, mate, and hopefully we'll catch up after Cage Wars 102.